And we're live. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Can you all hear me? G'day, Aiden. G'day, Optisan. F for you, Fighter. Can you all hear me loud and clear? Not bad. Not bad. That's good. Are you talking to me or are you talking to everyone else? I'm not too sure. I assume you can hear me. Hey, mate. Okay. I'll just talk to myself. That's okay. There's 4 of us here. Yep. Excellent. Okay. We are good. Oh, man. Of course, it had to be Aiden, F for you, Fly, and Optisan, who's here ready and waiting. You guys are absolute legends. You still haven't confirmed if you can actually hear me or not. If someone could just let me know, that would be awesome. Hey, okay, still running the Discord. You guys are legends. Absolutely legends. So, what have we got? 9 viewers on. Yeah, we can. Awesome. Cool. Sweet. So, yeah, hello, everybody. How's it all going? I figured I haven't released a video in a very long time. So today I'm here just to have a chat to you guys and explain why that is. And also, just if you have any questions, you can pull them down here. Aussie HSV, of course, you're here as well. Mate, first comment on a lot of my videos, you are. Still running Discord. Yes, we can. Yep, we can hear you. Hi again. It's been a long time. Fantastic. So, sorry if the audio does go a bit bad. We have a storm rolling in. The first storm for quite a long time. G'day, mate. Oh, g'day, Byron. How's it going, mate? Bloody, I'll have a Suntory because you can't. Found any new bush wrecks? Okay. Well, we've got 11 people here. All righty. So, first thing I want to say to everyone, if you guys are on Discord or you use Discord, please jump over to Automotive Karnage Discord. We do have one there. The boys, Aiden and F4U Fighter, run that for me. They do an absolutely top job. So head over there and go talk bushwrecks. I must admit, it's been a while since I've logged on, so I'll jump on there anyway and have a chat to you all. Now, Aiden, to answer your question, have we found any new bushwrecks? No, unfortunately not. Actually haven't had too much time to head out in the bush and go looking for anything. Just with work has become super busy and super crazy with all the new responsibilities I have been given. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't released too many videos, unfortunately. So not too many new wrecks. I'm trying to think. I did go bush the other day, but that was looking for parts for a friend. So just scouting out some of the older wrecks. Stefan, hi mate, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you very much. Thank you for asking. James, good old James, how you going, mate? G'day all, hope everyone is going well. I know I'm going well, and yes, again, to all the viewers, hope you are doing fantastic as well. What's this JDM? So, as some of you guys may have figured out already by now, I do have a slight favor towards JDM vehicles, and I've currently got 4 at the moment. We've got the Sylvia, we have another one which I haven't told you about. We have the Corolla 2 GP Turbo, and now I also have a 2009 Toyota Crown Majesta. It has the same 4.6 liter V8 in it that the petrol 200 series Land Cruiser came with. 8-speed automatic, airbag suspension, 20-inch rims. Pretty much, I wanted a really cool daily driver or cool project that actually worked. I've got a lot of cool cars, but unfortunately, many of them don't run and don't work. I was just like, I just want to drive something that's cool, that's modified. So I went out and brought that one. It's also going to be the new transportation for my other massive project I've got going on. So more on that later. Where were we up to? Understandably, we all get busy. Unfortunately, life does get in the way. Same. Good, Nick. Good, Nick. How's it going, Nick? Hey, bro. You still out doing sandalwood, man? Surely you've found something interesting out there. I seen your video of that bloody bush bird you found the other day. That was cool. 2UZ. No, not a 2UZ. A 1UR, actually. The upgrade from the UZ family. So beautifully smooth and quiet. It's a fantastic engine. I can't wait to get rid of the mufflers on the back and, make it sound really good. Makes it like a V8 again. Aussie Bogan Blokes. Hey, mate. How you doing? G'day, mate. Love the channel. I'm chasing an old school Reza 4B to SR20 Turbo. So funny you should say that because I just brought one and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. More on that later. James, down the share with Byron. Byron, hey, Byron. Looking forward to watching the Derby vid. Oh, so am I. So, good friend, down the share with Byron. As some of you will know, we've done a lot of videos together. Absolutely good bloke. Go to his channel now. Give him a sub and all that. He has just competed in the Demolition Derby weekend just been, and he's just put out a video now. Even I haven't watched it yet, haven't had a chance to sit down and actually watch it. Cannot wait. The dude does absolutely awesome in his Demolition Derbies. He doesn't hold back. That is for sure. Good, Nick. I'm good, man. Hope you are too. Nah, no cars yet. No cars yet, man. Can't wait till you find something. Can we tell people about the other one yet, or is that still under wraps? Mark 180. Hello, stranger. So here's another great YouTuber, Mark 180 from Mark's 180 SX. Cool guy. He's got a lot of more JDM Skylines. What have you got? You got Skyline 180 SX. You got R31, so you got a couple of Skylines as well. And Mark is actually the bloke that when we pulled the AU Fairlane apart, we ripped the front end off it, pelleted it all up, and shipped it over. And so he now has a Fairlane front end on his AU Falcon drift car. And you're going drifting soon. Is it this weekend or next weekend you finally take that car drifting? Let us know. Where was I up to? Hello, stranger. Hey, James. James, cool. Kalgoorlie Bushrex. Hey, that's my extension lead. That's mine, oi. So, as some of you might know, Kalgoorlie Bushrex has been a huge help to this channel as well. Dale there is... Oh, he's a champ. He's taught me so much about bushwreck hunting. So head over to Facebook, Kalgoorlie Bushwrecks. We find some awesome vehicles. We find them, put them on there. There's a whole community of us who actually do this, which I did not know until I found his page and found some really, really cool stuff. So if you want to keep up to date with kind of bushwreck stuff, that's the place to go. Unfortunately, I'm not hitting up bush all too often at the moment. Down shoot with Byron, we got second, third, and fourth-ish. So that's in relation to his Demolition Derby he just done. Excuse me. Good, Nick. Yep. Go on. Why not? No, we'll save that one for a little bit later on in the show. Aussie Bogan bloke, also in the middle of manual swapping my L67 VY Commodore wagon. Did the wagon come with the L67, or did you put the L67 in it? Did the L67 come in wagons? I'm not too sure. But manual swapping an L67, that's awesome. I'm guessing you're putting a T5 in there. If you are putting a T5, make sure to put an upgraded clutch, because apparently those gearboxes aren't too good with the torque. I found an abandoned AU. That's how all AU should be. Abandoned. My God, they're just hideous cars. But, man, do they want to do a burnout and a skid. Throttle addiction. How you going, mate? How far do you need to drive to pick up a Tool Pro toolbox? So this one, particularly, I actually got this one delivered. If I move this whiteboard, you might not see it is Peter Brock's 1984 Bathurst winning VK Commodore, limited edition one. I pretty much just brought it because it had a Holden on it, and I like Holdens, so there's not much in it. To actually drive and buy one, I have to drive 380 kilometers to go pick one up. It is a long drive. That's one way. I got to still come home that same way as well. So, yeah, unfortunately, where I live is a long way from any super cheap or Coles or Bunnings or anything like that. We really are in the middle of nowhere out here. On the 9th, sir, 2 weeks. Cool. So Mark goes drifting in the AU Falcon on the 9th of December. So that's going to be really cool. I'm really looking forward to that. Since I sent him that whole front end, he got it all cleaned up. He got it painted. It looks amazing. His car is like slammed. It's just fantastic. Go to his channel. Check it out. It's really, really cool. And it was an honor to be part of that build. He did a really good job. So to see it drifting is going to be fantastic. Please don't stack it in the wall straight away. It's a LTD front end, which has got the limited front grille, which there's only like 200 of them made. Please don't smash that up straight away. Found a mint ZH Fairlane in the bush the other day. Ooh, they're really cool. Did it have the 8 or the 6? Was it an 8? Oh, was it a K code chassis or was it a C code chassis? Is what I'm trying to say. ZHs are absolutely mint. You still find a lot of stuff around your way, don't you? Remind me, I recently not recently, a couple of weeks ago, did go bushwreck hunting out your way towards, I can never pronounce the name of the town properly, what you call them, north of Cunderdin. Went to go look for a AP5 Valiant. Hopefully, I was hoping it had a floor in it to replace the floor in the Dodge 106C. Unfortunately, we did find a car, but the floor was not good enough to go back and collect. Pick of what? Opti-Sam? Kiko Bishop should say tool. Bro, you know it. Aussie Bogan bloke. Nah, I dropped the L67 in 12 PSI. Yeah, mate, T5 exceeded heavy duty clutch. Oh, mate, that is going to be an absolute weapon when you get that done. 12 PSI, so smaller pulley on there. Yeah, the L67s, man, they're an engine I wanted to play with for a very long time. As some of you know, I've started to collect engines. Peter Anderson and Graham from XA Coupe Guy are calling it my engine library. I think I've got a list here. Ah, ta-da! There's my list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 or 13 engine combinations that we can play with. I found I am a Ford person and I like the AU. Oh, yes. I remember that because you're on the Discord as well, aren't you? You've got all of AU Falcons that you want. Can I go to Bushwreck? What are you on about, Dale? Stop taking fun of me. Matthew, g'day from Bundy in Queensland. Bundaberg, I assume. Bundaberg, that's actually quite a cool little town. I was very surprised when I went there. 2020, I was over there. Really cool little town, and you got some trinkets in that area. Some really cool motors, spare parts lying around, and cars sitting in people's backyards. Really cool. Kakuti Bushrex, I'm thinking you and I should grab that red V8 XB Fairmont. I'm thinking we should. So let's be story at your place, not mine. I've got enough Fords at my place already. Cleveland. Shit, sorry, can't swear. Had Cleveland in it. Dude, that is awesome. Please tell me you're going to go find the original owner of that and collect it legally and properly. You need a Subaru Sherpa. Great tiny cars. Oh, Subaru Sherpas, because they're kind of like the size of a Daihatsu Charade, aren't they? Because they're also called Subaru Justy. Is that the one? And it's a 7-seater to haul the fan doggers around. Oh, dude. He's got a welder diff, or have you got an LSD to go in it? 302, but missing. Okay, fair enough. So still got the right chassis codes. That's awesome. Reagan Littlewood, g'day from New Zealand. G'day, mate. Now, I just got back from New Zealand. I was in New Zealand for 10 days. We flew back in yesterday. No, day before, Tuesday. We flew back in on Tuesday. Unfortunately, I had to go over for 10 days to go to a cousin's funeral, which is, again, another reason why there has not been any videos or anything being filmed recently. Yeah, real shame. My first cousin, a really good friend, he jumped in the ocean to save his daughter from a rip, and unfortunately, he didn't make it out. So that's a bit of a shame. But yeah, really cool still catching up with family and all of that. Yeah, Bundaberg, do you find any Tinnies boats out? No, but funny story. There is a bloke in town. He's been in town for a while now. He drives a VZ Commodore wagon, absolutely full to the brim. He lives in this wagon. And behind him, he tows a lifeboat. And I'm talking like a big wooden lifeboat that came off the side of an old cruise ship or something. And he tows it around with him in the bush. And that's where he lives. He lives in this little boat. It is absolutely hilarious to see. And the guy's he's an interesting character, let's say that. All tags and their disc brakes. Disc brake rear. If it's a disc brake rear, very high chance that will be a 9-inch diff. Worth grabbing just for that, man. And the tags, fantastic. Anthony Cleary, hello from New Zealand. G'day, mate. How you doing today? Stefan, LS1, your forklift. Actually, yeah, the forklift is going in for a service. And it's got a little 4-cylinder Mitzi engine in it, so maybe an LS1. We do have an LS1. Bruce, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Bruce, how are you going, mate? I've seen your comment on the videos the other day about surely we will have had the car finished by now. So, yeah, as I was just saying, unfortunately, work commitments have been quite large at the moment, taking up a lot of my time. And unfortunately, yeah, spending 10 days in New Zealand for a funeral is not the best. But, yeah, we get through it. Yeah, I know the owner. Fantastic. Got mad stacks. Kia ora, bro. Kakite. from Rangiora, mean content. What's up with the RX3? I'm glad you asked, actually. Everyone needs another YouTube channel. I love shouting out my mates. There are some awesome blokes who have helped me a lot with my YouTube channel. So I want to extend that as well and then tell you guys to go check out their channels because they're absolutely awesome content. So jump over to YouTube, Low Standards, or Instagram, Little Red Truck, I think it is. And you'll find photos on the Instagram of the RX3. It has changed so much since it was on my channel. It has now got a full adjustable AE86 front suspension. It has a 20B peripheral port motor in it. It has an R31 shortened and 4-link rear diff. And the thing sits about that far off the ground. It is absolutely incredible. And it's even better is Jay, who has modified this thing, has offered extended a welcome for me to go drive this car at Summer Nats. So there is a chance that Automotive Carnage may be coming to Summer Nats next year. We just have to work out logistics on that. But to drive the RX3, yes, I know I say it wrong. Get over it. To drive the RX3 at Summer Nats is going to be awesome. But yeah, still working out the logistics on that one. My wife says you're hot. Bro, I know your wife. That's weird. Really, you're just saying that you think I'm hot. You know it. Matthew 665 2-cylinder. Oh, it's a 2-cylinder. The Sherpa is classed as a panel van. Is that some sort of weird law to get them in to make the taxes or something cheaper? That they weren't passenger vehicles, they were panel vans and come under commercial classification, something like that. Anyway. Stormhawks HD, how you going, mate? I know we have bad internet, but my God, you have bad internet. No, that's just my face. That's not the internet, man. That's my face. It doesn't look very good. But yes, internet out here sucks. And yeah, I said earlier today, we do have a storm coming over. So that might be interfering as well. Massive cloud cover. Got 411's mini spool. Gee, I wonder what you're going to do with that wagon once you finish it with 411's in there. Regan, that's unfortunate. Sorry to hear, man. Thank you very much, Regan. Appreciate it. Family first, DJ, always. Yes, absolutely. I learned that back when we were doing the Dodge videos. Family first, always. Absolutely always. 100%. Anthony, wet. I'm guessing you mean it's wet in New Zealand? You're from New Zealand. Yeah, the whole 10 days we were there. It did nothing but rain. It was incredible. My kids were very confused. Like, why is it raining all the time? All good. Frank and Dodge. Yeah, Frank and Dodge is, well, we still have it. I do want to finish it, but unfortunately everyone wants to see the Pacer, so we got to do the Pacer first. And we got to find the floor. Rotaries are the best. No motors like a rotor. So in my little engine library I'm collecting, this one, the engine I said I will stop collecting engines once I finally have a rotary. Preferably a 13B BT would be nice. But any rotor, as long as it's at least a 2 rotor, I really want a rotary. I am a Kiwi after all. I want a rotary. And once I get a rotary, I'll probably stop collecting engines. Not really, but that's what I'm telling myself anyway. Up to saying, I also found an abandoned Peugeot that was missing its steering wheel. That's random. You don't find Peugeots very often. We're talking like old Peugeot that was like well made, or we're talking like modern 80s, 90s Peugeots that were just crap. Where was I up to? Peugeot. Do you know if that cut up Monaro is still out there? Yes, there is a I want to say HT, could be an HK, I don't know. Monaro out here, it's been exploded. Someone put dynamite or something in it and it is blown to pieces. It's still there because it's absolutely trash. It's not worth anything. Doing good here in TK, moving back to Tassie next year after 17 years. Well, there you go. That's fantastic. Tassie, that's a state. I haven't been to Tasmania yet. Apparently there's some really cool like wrecks and old cars down there as well. Got mad stacks. Dope. Thanks for sharing the RX3 news. Oh, dude, seriously, man. Jump over. Little Red Truck with underscores on Instagram or Low Standards on YouTube. Dude builds some absolute top-notch vehicles, man. G'day. How you going? Going bloody great, mate. Cheers to you too. Matthew, am I talking too fast for everyone? I'm just really excited to finally talk to you guys. So if I'm talking too fast, Let me know and I'll try slow down. Matthew, I won a 13B in the Sherpa. They're about the size of a mini front wheel drive. That would be cool. That would be really, really cool. So, in New Zealand, of course, New Zealand, we put all the wrong engines on the wrong cars. I have seen a EF Honda Civic with a 13B front wheel drive. I've tried finding it, can't find it. There is also a Mazda 323, 90s Mazda 323 front wheel drive, 13B in there. Just search 13B front wheel drive, man. And that's what I reckon you should do. Keep it front wheel drive just to really mess with people's heads. That would be sick. Active Camouflage, how you going, mate? Hey, what's up? What's up? Just sharing the news, sharing the stories. And really, I'm loving these vehicles you guys are building with Bogan Bloke's one in there. That Sherpa is a great idea. What are you guys building or would like to build at the moment? As you can kind of guess, my channel is starting to lean towards putting the wrong engines in the wrong cars, which is something I absolutely love doing and I love reading about as well. Ozzy, I was thinking of going airbags all around. Wagon looks mint on bags. Yes, they do. Some like big 19s or 20s tucked up in the real arch. Yeah, very good. But my personal opinion is when the airbags are level, they look good. But when the airbags are like kind of tilted either way, I don't know. The new JDM Daily, the Toyota Crown, that's on factory airbags with an aftermarket controller. So I can drop that a couple of mils as well, which is fantastic. The dogs are alerted by nothing. That's okay. Bumholes to Pacer. Go Frank and you. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. But that Pacer, man. Oh, that Pacer. Kenneth, how you going, mate? Hello, my brother. Finally good to see your first live. Finally. Yeah, Kev, so the heck? The neighbors are making one hell of a racket for some reason. I don't know who's making some sort of weird noise. But yeah, sorry, Kenneth. Kenneth is an original viewer from like back when I had like 10 subscribers. So thank you, Kenneth. Down at with Byron, when's the bonus video coming out? So Byron and I have, as I said, as you guys know, we've filmed a few videos together. And recently when I was down in Perth, we filmed a whole video on a vehicle that I own that you guys know nothing about. And it was really cool. So we took this vehicle that was we found it at a scrapyard. My friend works at a scrapyard down in Perth, and it was going to get crushed. And he just posted a single picture on Instagram saying, oddball, and had a photo of it. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a blank here. If you can prove to me that it runs and put some wheels on it, I'll buy it. I'll give you $1,000 for it. And sure enough, he did. He got it to run on Aerostart, put some wheels on it. So I gave him $1,000. Took it to Byron. Well, Byron picked it up. Thank you very much, Byron. And took it to his place. We spent a bit of time getting it running. It got it running. And then a couple of months later, after getting parts to arrive, we got this vehicle, brand new suspension, brand new brakes. What else did we put in there? Brand new wheel bearings, tie rod ends, like so many parts in this car that it was like not worth it. But you just don't see them anymore. So look for that video. Well, I can tell you it was this bright yellow. But I'm not releasing it just yet. Oh, no, that's not a touchscreen. I'm trying to keep up with you guys here. Go up a little bit. Where was I? Matthew. Got a 13 BT Semi PP. You want to sell it? I'll buy it off you. Optisan. It was modern early 2000s. That's a really strange car to be abandoned. But then they weren't the most reliable. So one of those cars that someone must have parked up and see ya. Active, how are you? Well, I'm doing good, Active Camouflage. Thank you very much for asking. I always appreciate that. Wayne Island. Hey, DJ. G'day, Wayne. How's it going? James, always great for a catch-up and chin wag, DJ. James, you have been an awesome supporter. Thank you very much. Scott and Belinda. G'day from Wagga, New South Wales. Wagga, New South Wales. Why do I know that? Wagga. Have we spoken before? I feel like we have. Anyway, g'day. How you going? Ozzy Bogan, I'm all about the L67. I love the L67 swap a mini moke. L67 swap a mini moke would be pretty cool. If you can find a mini moke these days, man, they are getting expensive for what is essentially a tin can. Matthew, I've seen a TX3 Ford Laser with a 13B but rear-wheel drive. Now that's cool. That would be awesome. FE4 Fighter also found an XB windowless panel van. Windowless panel van, dude. Yeah, go save that one. Although most of the rigs you find are pretty rusty, aren't they? Although you do like a challenge. I've seen some of the vehicles that you try to restore. James, the weirder the engine swap, the better. Amen to that, James. Put a Barrett engine inside a VT holding Commodore. Absolutely great if you want to upset the purists, but it's getting done a lot now. There's a lot of 90s Commodores coming out with barras in them. Obviously, you've got the Full Boost boys doing the VR, I think it was. And obviously, if you search just Barra or Barrador, there's a lot going around on the internet. And especially now you've got companies like Castlemaine Rod Shop and Tough Mounts building mounts to put them into Commodores. Why not? Good upgrade, I suppose. I suppose a Barra is better than an Ecotech. Active Camouflage. Got myself an 84 Celica RA chassis. Maybe for a 2T out of a TA20 Celica in the 2S. If the 2S... Oh, the 2's... Okay. A 2T, great engines, 2Ts. What cracks me about the 2Ts is how big the cylinder heads are for a twin cam engine, yet they're still only 12 valve. I was quite intrigued to see that when I pulled the valve cover off of one. Really interesting. But yeah, an 84 Celica for 2T. Going to go EFI or twin Solix? Storm, I'm rear-wheel drive converting a free SGE from a ST163 into my SA63 Celica. My existing engine is a Carby 2SC, which means the rear-wheel drive 5-speed bolts onto the 3S. I plan to run full Fabi twin. Holy shit. Dude, that is going to be awesome. An SA63. SA63s, they're late 70s, I want to say. No. I was thinking, yeah. They're normally an RA chassis, aren't they? That's really cool. If it is the RA60 I'm thinking of, is it the hatch or is it a coupe? But twin Webers. Oh, yes, please. Matthew, I don't want the Sherpa. I like boats more. I've bought a 66 with a center mount 13B. I owned over 4 Series 1s RX-7s, but I'm into boats now. And let me guess, your boats are running rotaries? Because that's one hang of an impressive list of rotaries you have there, my friend. A 66 with a center mount 13B. Oh, yes, please. Sell me your 13B engine. Hayden Twistleton? Did I say that right? Hey, how's it going, mate? How is your day been? I'll go one step further and stick a 38 big one to an AU instead. Now, that is something that no one has done, and that would be hilarious. That's not some sort of XL coupe. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. You doing 4-wheel driving Holder Man. Hi, mate. How are you doing today? I am doing fantastic. You driving 4-wheel driving Holder Man. No, doing good. Thank you very much. Matthew, I also had an ST121 Corona with a CA18. I built about 15 years ago. It was a mix of parts. Had a front-wheel drive CA block with an exam flywheel and a Nissan Gazelle CA20 gearbox. Dude, I love it. That just sounds like the biggest hodgepodge of parts that you just slap together to make work into that chassis. Well done, my friend. Well done. Fantastic. These are on people's farms they have given to me. Fantastic. Thank you. Hayden. Well, thank you very much, my friend. $1.99, my first super chat. Second super chat, sorry, ever. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Dave from Overtaking Lane has a VC with a Barrett in it. Is that what it is? I've seen his videos pop up, and I've been meaning to watch them. But yeah, VC with a Barrett. Excellent. He's running an impressive time with that, isn't he? Like, he's in single digits, I believe. But yeah, I do like a challenge. The Discord will show you my FX roof challenge. Yes, that's the one I was thinking of, the FX. I heard you. Remember you talking about that before. Can I help you? No? Sorry, my daughter is standing, staring at me just off screen, eating a carrot because she's strange like me.
I have no
KA Honda is cheaper if you can find them than a Barra. I have one. Well, we chopped up. We chopped up a Honda Accord. So we've got a K24 with a 6-speed manual. We just chopped the whole front, which you guys probably seen that video anyway. And that's just in reserve for if we want to do a front-wheel drive car. I reckon the KA is a fantastic engine. Hey, another SA63. So you guys are talking about the same chassis. I'm with you now. I am building a Ford panel van to take to school every day of the week. Yes, I remember this now. I've seen your comments pop up in the channels before. So you're building a Ford panel van. It was a XA, XB, XC, somewhere around there, wasn't it? I remember because I was so confused because of your name saying you're a Holder man, but then you're talking about building a panel van. I was very confused, but please elaborate. SA63 is 83 and 84. Gotcha. SA63 is 84 sleeker. Most are RA65s. That's what I'm thinking of, a 65 of that gen. Got ya. So they came off S engines as well. That's very interesting. See, I love learning from you guys as well. Storm, mine is a hatch. That's cool. I've always liked the coupes. I've always liked coupes over hatches, though. I also have a 1GFE VVT I swapped SA63 too. What? How many 63s you got? SA is a 2S. Gotcha. Has a 6-speed manual and an Elite 750. Holy crap. Why are you watching me? You've built some incredible cars. I just built junk compared to what you're talking about. Celica Supra Shape. I believe so. Oh, wow. I'm lost now. Where am I? Also, a Supra disc brake, rear end, and Altezza LSD. Tons more mods, though. Dude, you're the one who should be on YouTube, not me. That is an incredible car. Yes. Finally got to drive the 360 V8 Lancer. Doing stuff. Doing so, Jim! How you going, mate? I seen that. I watched a video where you and Gary managed to get that thing running and you're doing laps. You're having trouble getting into 4-wheel drive, if I remember correctly. Oh, man, I was smiling ear to ear seeing you drive that thing. Absolutely awesome. So, again, another great YouTube channel. Head over to Jim at Doing Stuff. You can see his name down there in the comments. The dude has taken a Hilux chassis, I want to say. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jim. But a massive 4-wheel drive chassis. He shortened it. And then he's gone and put a CA Lancer coupe chassis body onto that. And then he's gone and put a 360 AMC or Jeep V8 into it with a Jeep transfer gearbox and transfer case running the 4-wheel drive system. It's incredible. It's like this apocalyptic Mad Max style build that he's doing. The engineering that has gone into that car is absolutely incredible. So head over to Doing Stuff with Jim. Oh, mate, really, really cool. And I got the pleasure to, he invited me over when I was in Brisbane. He invited me to his place, and I got the pleasure to see it all. At that point, he was discussing whether he went with the 360 V8 or if he went with the Barra. And it was really cool helping him decide which one to put in. Obviously, the answer is always V8. Where are we? Hayden, I'm doing good currently at work, driving a forklift. Pay attention, man. Those forklifts can be deadly. Oh, yeah, yep. But that's cool, man. I love driving forklifts. Forklifts are so fun to drive. I absolutely love it. What else we got here? I'll send you the pics of the stickers on Insta. Yeah, man, for sure. That sounds awesome. James, 6.7 in the... Oh, it's in the 8th. Okay. I wonder how he was pulling 6s. So, yeah. Dave from Overtaking Lane, another great YouTube channel. Him and his son do a lot of live streaming for some of the big drag events you see as well in Queensland. He's also got a huge jamboree type event coming up that's going to have the boys from the Skid Factory as well attending. So yeah, jump over. What I'm saying is jump over to YouTube channel, Overtaking Lane. Dude's awesome. They do some really cool stuff. And yeah, so they're running 6.7s in the 8th or around there. So right, I remember seeing 6 something, but I thought it was a quarter mile. I'm like, man, he's brave. How is all of your cars going, and do you have any projects happening to them in the future? So Currently, the cars are in the process of being moved. You'll notice in the next video that comes out on the Pacer, in the background, in my yard, a lot of vehicles have been swapped out and some of them have just disappeared. And that is due to the next major project that is coming up on Automotive Carnage early next year. And in the first quarter of next year, I'll be able to share for you guys. Some of you may pick it up because if my cars are going from here to over here, kind of a bit of a clue as to what's going on there. So absolutely massive for the channel, and that's taking up a lot of time as well. Hence why I don't get as much time to film. Rear-wheel drive to KA24. I did think about it because one of my vehicles that you all don't know about too much. Oh, this one down here. You can get kits to put a rear-wheel drive KA into them, slap a turbo on the side, make some decent power. Unfortunately, I don't know. I've already got the 6-speed manual front-wheel drive gearbox, so I'm kind of keen to keep it in the front-wheel drive configuration. And also, I've got the version where the exhaust manifold is cast into the head, so it's not the most performance-orientated motor. Sorry. What color is your 84? There you go. That's a question for Storm. What color is your 84? Ben. Hey, Ben, how you going, man? How's Multi doing? I've seen you post an Instagram post where you're changing over the barrel or the clock spring or something. Did you get it all done? Looks like you have a bit of a process going on, but hopefully it's Multi working. Glad to see you. Glad to see you too, man. And thank you for all your help with regards to Barra questions. Ben is my go-to person when I have Barra issues. So yes, thank you very much. Active camouflage, mine's wine red. Oh, that's a nice color. XA Ford panel van, and I'm taking it to school every day of the week with a 357. Dude, that is awesome. What a cool car to cruiser. Man, I wish I had a car like that when I went to school. I didn't go to school. I left school when I was 14. I didn't go to school. Squirt West had a... Oh, g'day, mate. How's it going first? I haven't seen your name pop up before. Had an Alex Coupe, was 4-cylinder, but put a blue 6-cylinder with sleeker 5-speed, good. Adjustable shocks, damn clutch was dodgy, speedo broke, had it painted, then sent it to you pull it now first one. Not first one, but wow. But how good is a red or blue 6-cylinder with a 5-speed behind it? That's a good combination. One of my first kind of flip cars was a HQ Wellside Ute that had the red 202 with a sleeker 5-speed. Really great, but once I finally got it working, we found out the diff was blown, so I didn't go anywhere. Sounds like a madder version of the V8 Shiraz. Yo, have you done any work to that? Ben and his dad has somehow managed to fit a 5-liter Windsor into a Shiraz. Seen this car in person, it's bonkers, and it's just crazy. Have you done any more work to it? Is what I'm saying. Don't worry, mate. I'm currently on my break. Good on you, Hayden. Good on you, James. Jake and friends, Nugget Garage is going to be a great Xmas bash for OTL, heading up there to join the fun. Dude, you're heading all the way up there because you're in Melbourne. That is one hang of a trek for you, man. I wish I could make it over, but my December is already fully booked out. Yeah, once I heard, the guys from like Nugget Garage and Scooter Factory were going, I was like, oh, man, that would be awesome. Storm sent it all Insta, though guessing from the stream quality, you probably won't be able to see it till after stream. We'll have a look soon. Stefan, we'll see some photos of a 13B PP fuel-injected dry start motor I had. Holy crap, that's a serious bit of kit. Reckon you're going to be, if not Aussie famous already, bro. Oh, thanks, bro. Really appreciate that. Also, I'm a complete noob in cars. I only got into them like 3 years ago. And you've built that already after 3... Man, after 3 years, I built Bucky Yundle finally. And that is a piece of crap. Man, you're doing really well. Will Rust or Bust return? So, I guess we go a quick backstory. Rust or Bust was a TV show that I was invited to be part of. Unfortunately, one of the characters who was in the planning stages wasn't as honest as we first originally thought. So I decided to pull the pin on that. And Rustle Bus is still a fantastic idea of 3 mates going cross country in absolute nugget bushwick finds. I would still absolutely love to do it, but it's finding the people to do it with is the hard bit. And also figuring out how to film it all is interesting. Now I'm excited to find out what the big channel thing is happening. You will find out next year, my friend. Come pick up my Sherpa for the KA24. Can you send me some photos via Facebook or Instagram? I'm always keen for a deal. Heard about a bunch of Valiants. If you've heard of a bunch of Valiants, go check them out for me. See if there's any AP5 to VCs. We still need a floor for that Dodge 106C. Aussie Bogan Bloke. How good is the Skid Factory's Hako big block? Pretty minty. So you're talking about his Crown big block or the Hako with the 5.6 in it? Both are just top notch, man. The quality of cars that they are pumping out this year is incredible. Yep, got the back of the barrel put back in with new berries. Damn finicky work. Oh man, I could imagine. Absolutely crazy, man. Because that's a real common problem on those BAs, isn't it? It's the bloody key barrel plays up on them. Ute doing for. I'm taking it to Summernats next year. 4-panel van. Sick, bro. Absolutely awesome. Grump 204 Motorsport. Hi. G'day, mate. How you doing? Ben, unfortunately, I haven't done anything else to it yet. Just so much on my plate, but I'll get into it. Absolutely, man. You've got so many cars there. It's absolutely crazy. Active camouflage. When I brought it, drove it 700 kilometers with no prep that weekend. Cool. Isn't there a YouTube channel called Golden Rustle Bus? I don't know. Have to look into that. Utes as well. Ooh, Utes as well. I still need some Ute parts. It's free, but I'm in Bundy. Hey, road trip's a road trip, man. The Choice Files. Oh, cheers, man. Let's get the super chats going. Team support. Legend. Guy Maxwell from New Zealand. What an absolute champ this guy is. The Choice Files. Last year was his first year in competitive D1 NZ. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you got in the top 10, didn't you? You did really well. Considering your first year, you had transmission issues at the beginning of the year, and then he finished the season strong by winning his class at the Bay Park round and absolutely annihilated. Dude, watching you go into that Bay Park and just flawless all the way through, in my mind anyway, I'm not a judge, of course, but watching you go through, man, was just absolutely mint. And now he's just come off doing Drift Week in the USA and made some absolutely awesome contacts with some of the American YouTubers. So again, another great Kiwi YouTube channel to head over. He's great. He just has Kiwi yarns. Fantastic bloke. And his channel, I reckon next year is going to absolutely explode. It's going to be awesome. Also, if you ever head down to the Wagga area, let me know and we can hang out sometime. Absolutely, mate. I'll bring the beer. Bring a boat, though. We're underwater. Oh, yeah. You guys got more floods again. That's crazy. Building a Rodeo with a Cam 202 in it. Oh, what year Rodeo? That sounds awesome. Gotta love a good Cam 202. Don't forget this video a like. Absolutely. Grump 202 Motorsport. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hi, James. Hi. Hi, FU4 Fighter. Hey, the Lada man. How you doing? The Lada. That reminds me of my cars I used to own. I used to own a Lada. Have you ever had any experience of Ladas? Ever a Neva or a 2107 or a Cossack? Ladas are awesome. I want a Lada. Storm, Graham. Hey, Graham. How's it going? Hey, mate. 4th overall for the championship. Not too bad. 4th overall for your first year entering, man. Dude, that is awesome. Cheers, mate. So top 5. Okay, I'll change that. From top 10 to top 5. Fantastic. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. I can't wait to hang out at Christmas time either. Cannot wait. What an effort, bro. Well done. That's for you. I'm off, dude. Manual tail shaft just showed up. Catch you next time. Sweet as Aussie. Have a good night and have fun fitting the tail shaft. They're always interesting. 89. Oh, your Rodeo's an 89. That's a good shape. So that will be single cab well side and probably in white, like they all are. Have you ever had a ladder or any Russian car in Australia? In Australia, no. They are very hard to find in Australia. There's a lot of Nevas, the four-wheel drive ones, but I don't want a Neva. I want the sedan, the 2105 or 2107. There was also the 2106, but there was a station wagon. If I could find any one of those chassis, I would drive around the country to pick one of those up. I see Ladas every day. Bro, where are you? See Ladas every day. You've got to be over in Europe somewhere, surely. I gave my son 2004 MR Lancer, cheap to drive, but I don't like what you think of them. I don't like it. Oh, okay. A 2004 Lancer. Yeah. It's a car. That's unfortunately when Mitsubishi started just turning into washing machines. So, meh. But if it's his first car, it's the best car because it runs and it drives. And if he crashes it, who cares? As long as he is okay when he crashes. I tried buying a few Nevas, never worked out. Yeah, it tends to be a bit like that, though. You're the first dude I have ever heard that admits to owning a Lada. That takes... Dude, because Ladas are kick-ass. I don't care what you say about them. Yes, they have heaters so that when you push them, you keep your hands warm. Yes, they are they're Russian tanks, man. I can't remember half the jokes I used to get thrown at me, but I love driving that car. I love driving it so much. I went drifting in the loose gravel and smacked it into a cliff, and that was the end of that, unfortunately. Yep, and cream color. Cream or white, absolutely, yep. My uncle buried a Lada on his farm. Didn't like anything other than Land Rovers. What a waste of a Lada. Anyone in Queensland needs some cheap, good LH Alex Tirana windscreen and windows? I have a few. Well, there you go. The windows are mint, but the door window runners are stuffed. There you go. So if you guys need LH or Alex Tirana parts, hit up Matthew. How? I have no idea. We are doing a cruise for all our car guys on if you want to come along. Hey, man, I'm always keen for a cruise, but as you know, I'm in the middle of the desert, which is always fun. Whereabouts are you? Well, in what state? I obviously don't want to give away your whole location. There's some junkyards private, which have a ton of rare cars I know of. I'll have to see some pics of those too if I can find the pics. I always do like going for a junkyard. 2106 was a sedan only. Was it? Then what was the code for the blade? Was it 2104 was the wagon? So I remember the 2107 was the luxury version because it had a glove box. That was pretty much it. Also, there's an abandoned XT130 that needs saving. Absolutely. XT130. XT130s are interesting, eh? Always getting that blooming Starfire engine in them. That's a 7980 Corona for Starfire. There you go. I'm in Russia. That's why I see them every day. I won't go there, man. Ladas. I love Ladas. Because, you would see all the new ones as well. They blooming... Because you guys carried on the Samara. It became... What did the Samara become? Oh, shit. I can't remember my Lada history now. I currently have a 2003 X Pursuit VY Commodore wagon. Has 270 on the clock. My plans on fixing the front end. And as much as it going backwards, I'm going to build a Holden 5-liter and swap it and put it on bags. Fair enough, man. Oh, shoot. I need to message a guy too. He offered me a 5-liter myself. I should buy that. The good thing about 5-liter is they sound tough. Seaside Garage is doing up a Lada 4x4. Seaside Garage. I'll check them out. Thank you very much, Stefan. Something makes me want a Gaz 24. Oh, Gaz 24. No, the Gazes were reserved for the KGB and the Blue and the Oligarchs and stuff. Gaz 24, though. I can't remember what they look like. Buried a Lada. Buried a UC Starfire engine. You can bury a Starfire engine. There is currently a Lada sedan near my house. Been there as long as I can remember. Go knock on his door, offer him $500, and then I'll offer him $1,000 and we'll buy it. Even if it is a Samara, even if it's a front-wheel drive Samara, I'll take it. Starfire engine, lol. I should get one just to annoy you guys on the channel. That would be awesome. We'll modify a Starfire. I'll put like a big Holly twin barrel or something on it. In fact, what we can put on it, it might be a big. I got a Holly 600 over there at the moment. I'm thinking I need a junk Monaro to do up cheapish and fail. Good luck, man. Even destroy ones now go for big money. Oh, I heard Starfire. Hey, you've got Starfire. That's right. My fluorescent light just started flickering on me. Time for new fluorescent tube. Or change up for LEDs, man. LED technology these days is incredible. You had a Brock Samara? Oh, that is like dream car. Yes, I have weird taste in cars. Brock Samara. Oh, mate, I would pay money for one of those as well. You've got an 80 Corona with one, and the previous owner fully rebuilt. That's right. That thing. That was a wagon too, wasn't it? That thing was cool. Someone say 5 liter? Do you say 5 liter or do you hear 5 liter? Because they sound awesome. I want a Trebet. I've never been a fan of Trebets. Can you even get Trebets in Australia? Are there any here, or have they all been privately imported? That'd be interesting. I mean, where else but Automotive Carnage do you talk about 5 liter Hollands and Larders in the same bloody sentence? There's still a few of you around. 5 liter Hollands at golden price now. Yep. The XT130 is located on a farm. It's been sitting since I was a kid. I'm sure the owner would sell it. Look, we haven't got coordinates. I don't need one. I don't know. I don't need one, Storm. Not right now. I need a 5 liter or LS for a ute. I currently have an LS with a 4L60E behind it. That came out of a WM Statesman. Willing to sell it. Hit me up on Instagram if you want it. If you're on WA, of course. I wish I could get a Brock Samara. Sorry, Topo. Right. You wish you could get one. Yeah, me too, man. I seen one years and years ago before I really got into collecting cars at a junkyard that was due to be crushed. I wish I brought it, man. I always loved a 5 liter. Yeah, fair enough. 5 liter of you get the VT one has the clearance of the 351 from factory. Yeah, it has the clearance of the 355, plus also was the only one to come with a roller cam in it, which is good. Excuse me. I just need to message that person back. Okay, that's that one. What we got here? I might just change my whole fluorescent fixture to one of the street lights I own. Why do you own street lights? I might just, in regards to the ladder, it is one of the proper rear-wheel drive sedans, the well-known shape with the quad headlights. We need to have a talk, Ben. I seriously want that car. I've never seen any Trebets. You've seen the Aging Wheels channel. He's in America and has one. Aging Wheels channel. Is he the bloke who has a lot of Eastern Bloc cars? Who I think he just picked up 2 Larders as well from Florida. Yeah, I heard someone on VinWiki talking about it. New Zealand Gearheads. I'm in New Zealand and got all original 66 HR Holden wagon. Dude, that is awesome. Hello, for starters. An original 66 HR Holden wagon. Oh, mate, that is so cool. Does anyone want to hear what happened to the HR that we pulled out of the bush? That was the hardest bush rescue I have ever done with my family. I currently know where that ended up, if anyone wants to hear that story. And a few other strange cars. So, yes. Yes, he does. Ballarat, Victoria, Sunday car race. Oh, sorry, man, can't make it, but no. Go with my honor. Peace out. Downshift Byron, $5. Oh, $50. Come on, yeah. Just put that towards your bloody. What do you have? No, you have a Premier. What's the other one you've got? Brahm. Put that money towards your Brahm, yeah. But thank you. I appreciate it. Beefy. G'day, Beefy. Hello, mister. Finally back from work. Can tune in. I was actually talking to Beefy today, actually, at work. Really cool bloke. Has a really nice FD RX-7 that I really want to go check out one day. So please let me know when we can meet up sometime. There was one not too far from me, but was proper munted. Yeah, fair enough. Thanks for today as well. The boys love the block of Coke. My pleasure, mate. I'm glad we had one more. $50. I know. I told you, Byron is an absolute legend. Yeah, I'm part of a community that for some racing collects street lights and lighting is not LED for some reason. Hey, I collect cars that are absolutely worthless. So, we all have our vices. Wasabi Cars, how's it going, Dan? Hello from Japan. How are you? How is your new job going? Actually, haven't had a chance to catch up with you for a long time. We need to chat sometime. Hey, Daniel, what's up? Yes. Up to Sam. Man, my autocorrect. A female. Oh, maybe this could be interesting. A female friend has a matching numbers HG Prem, and she won't get it registered, and it runs, stops, and drives, and pretty good, just sitting there slowly rusting. We all have our reasons, I suppose. Hey, Aiden. Can you go check on that? Excuse me, my dogs are fighting. Just need to make sure they're not eating each other. Sorry, guys. No, just the neighbor's dog jumping at the fence. So we're all good. I'll see if I can get a photo of it one day for you. I will appreciate that, Ben. Thank you. Hey, he just got a Lada red. Yeah, he just got a Lada red. Yes, so it's the same guy. I thought so. Yes, we want to know. Saw it on the marketplace a while back. Okay, fair enough. Hey, Active Camouflage. G'day, Dan. Love to see you. I'm back, mate. Just had to do a handover, mate. Go grab some beers for you and the cuz and spend some time working on the car. Sweet as. Hey, what's up, cars? How you going? Aussie Garage. Hey, g'day, Aussie Garage. Got to meet those guys as well the other day. Awesome blokes. Go check out their channel. Could be some cool content collaborations coming up in the future with Aussie Garage. Go check them out. Yeah, mate. Got to chat soon. $100. $100? Where? Huh? What? And the Prem is matching numbers. V8 Evan. Oh my gosh. Rip. Storm, $3. Cheers, Storm. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Peter Anderson. Hey, mate. How you going? Okay, so I'm going to jump into the HR story. So, yes, one of the hardest rescues we ever did was getting an HR station wagon. Baby Blue was meant to have a 186 in it with a power glide. We then found out that it had been repowered with a EH173. Byron and I got that running. We couldn't get it driving, unfortunately, but at least we got the motor running and idling. That was really cool. And then we gave it away to the person who run my Tirana competition. So back to 1,000 subscriber giveaway that I did. We found a LJ Tirana 4-door. That was the giveaway prize. Unfortunately, a whole bunch of bullcrap went down there with a mining company, and they took the vehicle off me. And I promised it to Michael, and Michael was absolute top bloke. I said, sorry, man, a whole bunch of drama's gone, but what are you into? I'll find you a vehicle to replace it. Finally, a year later, we got this HR running. I hit Michael up and, hey, I owe you a Tirana. I can't give you a Tirana, but I've got this HR wagon. It is pretty much complete. You could do what you want with it. He's like, yes, yes, man. So that's cool. So he grabbed it. Unfortunately, he had just, well, not unfortunately, absolutely awesome. He picked up one of his dream cars a couple of months beforehand, a Charger. And so he ended up selling the HR wagon to fund his Charger build. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. In a weird twist of fate, I was driving back down to Perth with the ZF Fairlane on the trailer, stopped in for some lunch and toilet break in Meriden. And a bloke came over to me. He's like, oh, is that your Fairlane? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, I recently just picked up this HR wagon and described this wagon to me. I'm like, that's a blue one. Like, I described it back to him, the details that he was missing. Like, yeah, that's my car. I'm like, dude, I was the one who found that in the bush, blah, blah, blah. Got talking to him. He's like, so he brought the vehicle off Michael, who I gave it to. He brought the vehicle for the power glide. Once he took the parts that he wanted, he then on-sold it to another guy. And he took a bunch of parts off it to go towards his HD that he was building. And then he chopped the car up. And then it got all chopped up into rust pieces. And that's the end of that. So no more HR wagon. So I managed to have a chat to the guy anyway and said, hey, can I have some photos of it before you chopped it up? And after you chopped it up so that I can shoot a story on the channel as well. So got those photos. So yeah, that car is no longer with us. So a bit of a sad ending, but these things happen. And I've got my blooming horse in the backyard here, making a hell of a racket, getting some hay. Right. Hang on, guys. I'll be back. I'm just going to quickly change out the tube. Sorry, as you do you, man. Delana, currently watching your stream at 1:44 because I'm stuck in Halls Creek. And you all thought I had bad internet. Imagine how he's going. Don't say your cars are worthless. At least they're yours. Absolutely right. Unfortunately, I went for a stage of, at least I've got one, and I just kept buying cars. And now I've got more cars that I can poke a stick at. I'm back. Those OD retrofit tubes are wonders. I don't have any to change. Lights us out. Cool. Panel Van Man. Hi, Matt. Hi, Pete. Hi, DJ. Hi, Panel Van Man. Hi, Andrew. Oh, Andrew B. Hey, how's it going, man? What are you still doing awake? It's like 12 o'clock over there. Bye for now. See you soon. See you later, mate. Have fun at your cruise. Be awesome. I went exploring around Narragain Bush and I found the red 202. Mate, you could like pick that up, take it home, clean it up, and it'll still run. Those things, red motors are amazing. Down the share, you're almost at 9,000 subscribers. What's that giveaway? We could give away your premiere. Just saying. You don't work on it. Old cars are in Bundy are common. You just need the money at the right time. Absolutely right. Everything that I've brought, whether it's an engine or a car, has just been at the right time. And yeah, I don't go looking for them. They find me. I agree with above. Wouldn't believe here in Adelaide what cars are worth, even if they're mostly rust. It's art either way. True. But even still, every time I jump on Facebook Marketplace in Adelaide, there's some pretty cool stuff for sale down there. Bit of a shame it got cut up. Yeah, it's a shame, but once I hit the Perth market, it wasn't really worth anything. So, yeah. Excuse me, where's my drink? Getting a bit dry. Talking too fast. Did the rain kick in? There's nothing out here. No, it's just rolling in now. We've had a couple of showers, no thunderstorms yet, but some pretty dark clouds. They're getting a lot of humidity. You can get Starlink now, mate. Yeah, if I want to like chop off my arm and pay for it. 144p is the best quality. Anyone who disagrees is wrong. Hey, at least it's something. 11 p.m. Chat when you get over here. Absolutely, dude. Unfortunately, I missed you on this trip. Call out with Prince briefly as well. But yeah, definitely at Christmas time, man. We'll catch up for sure. Is the stream dropping out for anyone else? I don't know. I hope not. Well, we're an hour in. You guys want to keep talking or shall we wrap it up there? This has been fun. I've enjoyed this. This is very cool. Joe, g'day, DJ. G'day, Joe. How you going, mate? Feel like I had to tell you something. Yes, Cleveland blocks are still sitting in the bush. Don't have any more diffs. No, you can't have my LS one. I think that answers all your questions recently. Nah, not dropping out. The stream is working fine for me. All good here. Could be my internet sending the signal because we got clouds coming over. Pretty crappy. Matthew, last week there was an EH wagon for sale for $3,000. Needed, say, floors and a carburetor rebuild and new rubber lines. I mean, if that's all it needed, that's a pretty good deal, actually. Keep talking. Mate, I could talk about cars all night long. Nah, not dropping out, and I'm on a mine site camp with poor Wi-Fi. And I can confirm where Beefy is on his mine site is if I'm in the middle of nowhere, he's in bum F somewhere else. Way out. Joe. I guess I got the right comments, eh? Forgot to say, finally saw my first actual bush wreck the other day. XD sedan, aircon, no roof, and burnt. Oh, cool. Where was that? Because I feel like you went on a mission somewhere recently. If I recall from your... No, I was going to send you on the mission. That's right. I found a car for sale way out the back of Queensland somewhere. And I'm like, I wonder if I could get Ben to go pick that up for me. No, but better judgment. I don't need a car in Queensland. Oh, my gosh. I've got cars where I am. I've got cars stored somewhere else, which I won't give you a location yet. I don't have cars in Kalgoorlie anymore. I've got cars in Perth. I've got a motorbike in New South Wales. I've got a car in New South Wales. Don't have a car in New Zealand yet. I've got stuff all over the place, man. Keep it going and grab a beer. I've got beer, but I'm really enjoying this new blooming Suntory double grape at the moment. That's pretty good. Beefy, like, yeah, you get it. 144p is failing me. Stream is still buffering. Sorry, dude. I swear it's not me. Anyway, that was lame. I won't do that again. It's okay. My dad spent 7 years restoring a 66 HR Holden and traded that for a Tory and swapped the Tory for a 74 HQ Holden Ute with a 350 Chev. I always wonder that, actually, with these people who build cars, like your old man spending 7 years to build a car. That is a sizable chunk of your life to spend building one vehicle. And then they go and sell it, or they go and trade it in this case. And it's like, why? Why would you spend so long restoring a car, drive it, say, 100 kilometers in total, and then just sell it? It's interesting. I understand. I guess some people are more into building a vehicle than actually using a vehicle. So there's that aspect. But what was his motivation for swapping? Yeah, I found a few abandoned cars in Melbourne. Abandoned cars on the side of the road don't count. No, my wife's just getting home. Did you check the Clevo blocks to see if one has a casting number XE1? I did check the castings, and they came from Fairlanes. One came out of a ZA Fairlane, I want to say. I can't remember what the other one came out, but it was a similar generation Fairlane. Gave a mate a hand over the weekend to engine swap an HQ Farm U. I can vouch for the stubbornness of those engines. So just putting on a red motor in? Joe, you could have an orange Ute in Cal. No, unfortunately not. The orange Ute is gone. If it's the one you're thinking of, the XCGS, unfortunately that car is gone. We've sold that on to another gentleman who's going to restore it. And he loved it. Same guy ended up buying the ZF Fairlane as well. 202 there. Oh, yeah, thought so. Ben, I mean, I am looking at getting rid of my Honda soon, so I was wondering if you want... Oh, yes, I do still want your Honda. So, what was it, 2020, when I went to Ben's place, I actually did a video on it. You might remember Ben. He had like a yard full of cars that him and his old man had collected, mainly full of Falcons, but a good mix of random stuff down the back. And one of the vehicles we worked on together was a first generation or second generation Honda Civic. Really cool car. We couldn't unfortunately get it started. The motor was seized up, so we couldn't get it rotating. I am still so keen on that, but if I was to ship it here, it would cost a lot of money because it's not moving. I can't store it anywhere in Queensland because my sister won't let me put cars on her farm. Yeah. Oh, well, we should work something out there, man. Something. You need cars everywhere. I do need cars everywhere. I found a pic of one of the junkyards also seen on this. Is that why my phone's going crazy? Thank you, Storm. No, they were abandoned along the creek. I posted on Discord. Oh, cool. Check it out. Because after spending 7 years fixing it, you're bloody sick of it. Yeah, fair enough. Actually, no, I get that. Once we got Bakayundal, the 1979 Toyota Cressida working, took it to Red Cincinnati, brought it home. Yeah, I don't want to look at it. And I spent 3 years fixing that. Let's have a quick squiz here. I got your Storm. Okay, I'll check those later anyway. I'll talk to you personally about that one. That looks awesome. My uncle used to restore cars. Fair enough. And the XB Ute, I guess you mean by it, on the XB Cube. There was a FB Holden Ute with all the rust in the world and another about 11 cars all along the same creek. Huh. Okay, definitely jump on the Automotive Carnage Discord and go find that. That sounds awesome. That number is near the Dizzy. The cast number is behind the starter. Peter knew about them. Okay. Cool. I don't think I've ever told anyone else about these Clevelands. But if you're alluding to that code being for a specific rear model, let me know. I'm a little bit lost there. Sorry. Don't know my engine codes on Fords too well. EK, cool. Road trip to Civic. The engine doesn't work. Otherwise, I would. We need to put a new engine in it. But trying to find a second generation Honda engine these days is good luck. I want to put the KA24 in it. We'll just be clear about that. Mr. Champion, hi from Perth. Loving your Rusty adventures. Thank you very much, Champion. Nice to meet you. Talk to you. Yeah, definitely got to have some more adventures, I think. But we're going to get out of this restoring vehicles and get back into adventures. I love the adventures. Store it here so when you pick up the Civic, you can grab the Sherpa. I now need 2-car trailers, apparently. My dad trying to give me a 60s Austin Lancer, new seats and trim. I guess I like the wings and the tail lights, but he is in Leeton. 60s Austin Lancer. I'll have to search that. I don't know that model. That sounds cool. Wait, there's a Discord. Yes, Active Camouflage. There is a Discord. As I mentioned before, Aiden and F4U Fighter run it for me. Absolutely top blokes. Thank you very much. You guys need to send me an address so I can send you some Bucky Yundle t-shirts or something. And yeah, they do all sorts of cool stuff over there, talking about rusty cars. It's really fun. And there's a bloke on there actually who talks a lot about larders. Peter Anderson is practically a pillow block. I don't know what you guys are on about now. I mean, Peter knows of the XE casting. They are NASCAR pillow blocks. Cool. I guess there's something awesome. Peter and Graham have taught me so much about Fords, Falcons, Fairlanes, and that. Anything I know about Fords has pretty much come from those guys. So thank you very much to them. But obviously, there is still so much to learn. In fact, it was Peter and Graham who alerted me to the fact that my 302 Cleveland was actually a 351. So we now have a 351 Cleveland in the stables with a 4-speed manual to go behind it. Yeah, Active Canada has a Discord. Yep. EK Civic. EB Civic, 1970 something. Yes, they are rare and very sought after. Yes, Peter. I will go check that casting tomorrow. It's very late here now. Well, it's not late, sorry. Yeah, he saw the opportunity and he took it because it was his dream car. Fair enough. Check out a couple of photos I sent in Discord. There we go. Austin Lancer is the Morris Major of an Austin badge. Okay. I know what majors are. I don't know what lasers are. So that's really cool. Okay, we're all caught up on the comments, finally. So I actually might head off now. My throat's getting quite dry from talking so fast. So yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. To quickly recap, there hasn't been many videos because work has just been very busy. I've been given so many extra responsibilities. There is another huge project coming up early next year that we've been working on as well as a whole family. That is absolutely huge for both the channel and my family. That takes up a lot of my time. And yeah, recently spending 10 days in New Zealand for my cousin's funeral also took up a lot of time as well. So I do apologize for lack of content, but having a chance to chat with you guys for the last hour has been absolutely amazing. We've got a few more comments here. Hugh Jeffries, can someone post a link to Discord? DJ, could you put it in your YouTube links for the About page on your channel? That is a great idea. Beefy, thumbs up. James, cheers, mate. Cheers, man. Aiden, all right, see you later. 302 and 351, aren't they the same block? Yes, they are the same block, but the internals are different. Miss Jam, do you know any wreck hunting spots good to leave my EX at? Don't leave it in the bush. Someone will find it, they will strip it, and they will destroy it. Thanks, DJ. Sorry I couldn't get here sooner. Fell asleep. Yeah, bloody old man with your blooming siestas. I don't know. See you anyway. Thanks for the slideshow. No, thank you all so much. We'll catch you later. And yeah, hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you all for the super chats. Thank you all for the comments. Yeah, we'll talk to you later. See you later. Hit the like button. Yeah, do that as well. How do I do this? Oh my gosh. End. There we go.